If Nook were a D&D character, she would have no flaws. However, your D&D characters do need flaws, and here are 5 that are much more fun than the ones in the player's handbook. Our number 5 character flaw for the day: cannot tell when enemies are dead. They don't really comprehend that when someone has stopped moving, that means they're probably not around anymore, and will need to be directed in combat to stop hitting one of the bodies to go fight another enemy. Number 4. Your character runs away when they're drunk. Look, when I've had a couple brewskis, the wind feels nice in my hair, and sometimes a man's gotta go for a 2-hour jog home, okay? However, in a D&D campaign, when your party's at a tavern all the time, this is gonna make for some really fun encounters when you run off alone and get ambushed by bandits. Number 3. Your character's really concerned about tax deductions. Every time your party makes a purchase, your character needs to evaluate if that's a business expense so that they can write it off. Your character needs to file articles of incorporation to properly establish your party as a business. They'll be keeping a log of all the gold you acquire through your adventures so they can properly file their taxes. This one's really gonna annoy the rogue in your party, not gonna lie. Number 2. Your character thinks that they are a therapist. This one's gonna be great when you get to the big bad evil guy of your campaign and your character tries to sit them down to talk about their feelings instead of fighting the vampire lord. Although maybe the vampire lord needs to talk about his feelings, man, I don't know. And our number 1 character flaw for today: thinks that all plants are food. Yes, this includes salads. It also includes the flowers in the royal gardens, weird fungi you find in dungeons. Dryads are kind of a plant, so you will eat them. Any sort of vegetation will be going directly in your stomach. And if anybody comments that fungi technically aren't plants, I'm gonna lunge through the phone screen and give you a nice handshake because you're so nice. These are my character flaws that you shouldn't use. Goodbye.